Atelier, and it is Sunday evening, March 11th. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I got the biggest kick out of reading what was it that they have on the uploaded video I did yesterday. They did a timeline breakout. I forget what they called it. It's not chapters, but they don't know how to pronounce Atelier either. They called it like Meri Atelier or something like that. I didn't know what it was. I'm going to have to get in there and delete that. So, welcome. I got a lot to do here tonight. I'm on just a tad bit early. Let me get over here to my channel and get into my live stream. We got 5 of you out there watching. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Angie. Popped in just to say hello. Angie's over at Keisha's auction tonight. Keisha Creation. She's got an auction going. Angie cheers us on, and hi, Becky. Angie cheers us on until we get 75 thumbs up. And then Keisha has a giveaway. I couldn't stay. I had to go online. I thought I'd work in my arcade tonight, doing arcade, because I still have a few left to do. And Penelope's here. Good morning. Good morning, Rhonda. Hi, Tim. Tim is Designs by CAD Pro. And Becky did open a chat room this afternoon in Ann Lars's group. And I sat out there and I fussy cut, but I also tore apart. Boy, I'm up high. That's how come everything's so close up to you. I'm going to have trouble using this book for fussy cuts because I love it on both sides. I might have to put it in an art journal. This book has a lot of vintage advertising in it. Very cool. Vintage advertising. You're on your second try on the first cake? Really? What happened to the first try? What happened to the first try, Becky? You're a good cook. Was that the confetti cake? Becky's baking cakes for Robin and her birthday lunch. You had an oopsie in the oven? Oh, no. Oh. Hi, Kathy D. Hi, Kitty Jen. Welcome. The first batch grew and grew. Oh, dear. Oh, no. And you had confetti all over your oven, huh? It's Robin's daughter. Oh, it's Robin's daughter, Gwen, and your birthday. Oh, I thought it was Robin's birthday. Okay, I found this history book called The Last 2 Million Years. And I thought this would be fun to cut some history things out of. So I'm going to deconstruct this book tonight. And then I went upstairs and I was looking for a sewing book. I know I have one, but I couldn't put my hands on it. But look, I found this puzzle. This is a puzzle, and it's got like, I think this is a pin cushion and scissors and a little, a little thing that you pull out the seam ripper is what I'm thinking here. Gloves, bobbin, some thread over here. I'm going to make an art journal out of this for the studio box. And I can't decide whether I want to make it huge. If I make it huge, it would open horizontal like this. Or if I just want to cut it in half and make it like a 9x6. And look at the puzzle inside. Some of the puzzle pieces are already put together. Let me see if I can take one here and flip it over. So, I don't know. Now this I can start to see maybe I'll have my brother put this together for me. I don't know. He'll want to look at the picture though, so I want to do my journal, so forget that business. So I think this is going to be for my studio box for March. from Junk Journal Johnny. I just wanted to show it to you. I'm not going to do anything with that right away. And while I was upstairs, I found this book, which is The Conquest. And it's just mostly text. But I thought, how fun. Look at, it's got the corners on it, and those are cloth. This would make a nice journal. Oh, it might have one picture at the front. Did I see a picture in there? Yeah, right here. As we came closer to the little boat, we saw that she held only one man. Oh. Oh, yeah, there's a couple pictures. She selected parts of the gospel. The chiefs understood and listened absorbedly. Still holding the book, the old Mohawk answered slowly, unheeding the bitter code in his fresh words. I don't know. It looks like maybe coming to America and the Indians, maybe. I'm not sure what this is all about. But I love the cover. I think this will make a nice art journal. It looks like this part, that is, looks like it came off with a piece of tape or something. I could put something on there. And then, so I brought that down from upstairs. And this is Episodes in American History. And I remember getting this book, and at the time I wasn't so impressed with it, but there's all these, I think there's a letter in here. It's this one or another one. Is it this one? No, that's not a letter. That's just like notes. I think there's a letter. Yeah, here it is. Covington, Indiana. I think this is just a card. Thanks for writing. I too don't have much time. My grandparents are flying up from Florida Sunday. I think you could come Monday through Wednesday. That would be best. If you haven't got anything for me, please don't. I feel terrible. There's some things we need to talk about. I'd probably do better writing them, but I don't have time now. Hope you have a great Christmas. I finally sent my pictures. So there's some things that they need to talk about. John in another state, and this is dated 1977, so John probably is still alive. He got rid of his history book with the card stuck in it. I think there's another letter in here. There's some test papers or notes. This was a terms to know, U.S. history, neutrality, impressment, Monroe Doctrine, War of 1812, Doves and Hawks, Louisiana Purchase, sectionalism, Hartford Convention, Chesapeake Incident, Reasons for the Holy Alliance, Adams Major Points, and Canning's Major Point. Ooh, that's a mimeograph. Do you guys remember the old mimeographs where you had those inked up pages and you fed it through the mimeograph and stunk? Ooh, it stunk. Here's another letter. Oh, this is a card. Shall I read it? It's to John. Hi, I really want to talk to you. Could you, Janice, Nancy, and Hanny come over Saturday, February 25th in the afternoon? She wants to talk to John. I've already written Nancy and Janice. I've done something I really didn't want to do, and I want to talk to you. Mom told me to send you a tape, but I'd rather have you to talk back. I hope you'll come. This is really, it makes me wonder what she did. How have you been? I've tried to write to you so many times. I just can't find the words to say the way I feel. So if you can't make it then, give me a day you can. I need to go. Sorry so short, but I'm afraid of saying something wrong. She wants to talk to John. That was one of those trifold cards where you just fold it up like that. I don't know. I wonder if he ever went. He kept the letters, evidently, in his history book. These are all test papers. I think those are the only 2 letters. But look, there's some things I can put in my history. So I'll be looking at, looks like he took good notes on one of these pages here. Not sure what was going on there. Episodes in American history. I want to know what she wanted to talk to John about myself. And we got the, let me get this straightened out. I was doing a sample. I'm still not too sure about this. Of course, now this is just copy paper and I watercolored on it. And of course it all wrinkled up. But what's bothering me about this is, is the folds in here. The outside pieces are an inch shorter and they tunnel, but the inside ones are even. And that kind of bothers me because I don't think I'm doing it right. I thought they were all supposed to tunnel. So before I cut into my pages to make this bead journal, I'm going to ask Rosemary. Because where the folds are on all, well, now this one tunnels. So some of them must be even and some must tunnel, which is interesting. So I'm going to ask Rosemary before I cut into the other one. I got my candy from this morning. And we got a Reader's Digest, Our Glorious Century. I'm going to take these books apart and start fussy cutting out of them. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? So let's start with this one. Hi, Jill. I said hello to Jen. Hi, Dixie Doodles. Welcome, welcome. Becky says, oh, well, try and try again. That's how we succeed. Yep. She's talking about her cake, I think. Becky's, I think it was your first one was a confetti cake, right? It grew and grew and grew in the oven, she said. So I want to work on an arcade. I'm going to put that up here. And I'm going to deconstruct. Well, that isn't going to, I'll put it over there. I'm going to deconstruct some books tonight. Oh, and I have to do, I'm going to do it tonight. Susan Hiles has an open collab where we're, you have a journal made out of paper bags. I need to make one. So I'm going to make a journal, a quick little journal out of some of these paper bags. I've got plenty of them here. So I'll be working on that later. And Susan Hiles Art is who's doing that. And this is my studio box that I'm working in. This was February's studio box. And I did Harriet Tubman this morning. And I'm just adding little history notes in here. That's why I got out these history books. I got a flashcard here. I want to start following Colleen and Kathy Berg and do their flashcard prompts. But to start off with, thanks for a great day, Penny and Maurice. Marvella and Jean, thanks for a great day, Penny and Maurice. Must have been a great day if you bought them. This book was a pretty expensive book. I got it on sale. Let's see what the book cover says here. How much did they pay for this book? Oh, the price is clipped off. Well, there you go. And do I care about saving the fly page? I'm going to try to save the fly page. This is the fly page here. And I want to do fussy cutting. I just want to get this stuff out of the way so I can get more. No, I need to move this stuff out. I need to start using it. I need to get inside here. So I've gone through several of those books that I deconstructed the other day in here. There's a couple that I did not deconstruct, a Christmas one and a Good Old Stories one that was more story than pictures. Well, the pictures were illustrations, which is okay, but they're not what I was after. I'm just trying to get in here inside the, without cutting the fly page. And yeah, I'll get some of these. That will be, I don't think these are in signatures. They're glued in. I'm trying to get down to the inner parts here. I should probably snap this blade pretty soon. So I was in Keisha's auction for a few minutes tonight before chat. I bought a stamp and a Martha Stewart Ladybug punch. I was surprised. I wasn't the only person who wanted that punch, but it was number B. And I'm going, oh, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. Because it's really kind of a cool, it's a ladybug corner punch. And, but there were like 4 C's ahead of me. And I was the first B and I got it. And if she's still on after my stream, I will probably go back in, see what's going on. Let's go down to the bottom of chat. Whoops, I almost put somebody in timeout. Don't want to do that. Hi, Brenda D. Hi, Ann. Welcome in, Ann. Welcome in, Brenda. Who else snuck in on me? Rhonda's here. Kitty Jen is here. Jill is here. Kathy D. Hi, Kathy D. What a shame, Becky, after all that work. Becky started baking those cakes. I've already cut some out of here. Becky started baking those cakes in our chat today. She took us into her kitchen with her, and she was baking while we were... It was just her and I and Barb Clark in there. It was an impromptu. Well, am I going to get through to this? Yeah, I'll keep trying. Oh, there it goes. Well, I had these paper shards all over me tonight, there this afternoon. Oh, it's really stuck down in there. And it seems like right in here they put in double the glue or something. I've noticed that on all the books. I had these paper shards all over my black top. I had to get a piece of tape and roll it against my blouse to get them off. It looks like I might have cut that a little. I don't know. I hope not. Yeah. being stubborn. They made it a good book. They made it good. I got to get in this room with a vacuum. I pick up the pieces laying on the floor, but I need to get in here and vacuum. Now there's another right in here. They made this book good, I'll tell you that. I almost have it. You just got to keep cutting away at it. Boy, this is one well-made book. There it goes. Woo! That was a lot of work. Let's see if I ruined this. No, it's there. Woo! Woo! Becky said, turns out you should not put any more than 1 3/4 cup of batter in a 6-inch pan. Oh, Becky. That's funny. Well, I probably would have done the same thing. Let's see. Let's just put this underneath here. I probably would have done exactly the same thing. This has a tab or something. Boy, they really made that nice. It has a... all of these where I cut here are right here. I have to get those off, but... oh, let's see what's in here. Let's take these off. Now, this is going to be a joy to take apart. Oh. We got the other side to do. Hopefully it won't be as hard. It might be, though. I'm wondering if maybe I should snap the blade. This is always fun to do. If you get a hold of it, I do have glasses, but you get a hold of it and you bend that blade down and like that and snap it off, and that sharp one's there. And then I'll throw this one in the trash so I won't step on it. Maybe I'll have a bit sharper blade here. But it's still pretty. The book is made really nice. way. Yeah, kind of ashamed to cut up these books, but you know, when you get them at thrift stores and libraries, book tables and that, if somebody doesn't buy them, they're on their way to the incinerator anyway. And I'm going to use a lot of this in that history book. This one is easier to do. I'm almost through it. Up here is a little trouble up here at the top. This is coming out pretty good down here. Let's turn it around. There we go. So I'm going to show you something here. Let's just take these out. These will be fussy cut pages. I like in here though where they have the different years and the things that happened. This will be nice for my history book. But this is all 1900 stuff. Let's pull this out. When they make these books, boy, this is really glued on too. I don't know if you can see. Let me stand up and hold it up close. If you see in here, it's got a paper backing on here. But if you look, see those little notches in there? Well, those notches go clear across. And they notch all those pages, and then they fill it in with glue. And of course, they put a, I don't know if I can get that off. I'd like to. Maybe with my pliers. Hold it. Let's see if I can pull that off with my pliers. I can't with my fingers, but that I've noticed a lot of books are bound like that. Let's see if I can pull this off. And there's a name in bookbinding for this little cloth piece that they put up at the top. There's a name for that. I don't know if this is going to come off for me. The cloth came off. Those are those pages. Boy, this book is really bound. I wonder if I heat this. So you can see the notch right in there and right there. Let's use the heat gun on it and see if I can loosen some of that glue. It worked on it worked on Johnny's tape this morning. Yeah, I see it getting juicy. Oh, look at that. Look at that, how nice it comes off. If you just heat it up a little. Let's do it a little more. Gotta get it out of the way, it's sticky. Ouch. That burned. Boy, it glued right to my skin. Burned me right there. Sorry about that, guys. That's glue. That's not blister. That's glue. Guess I won't do that anymore with my finger. I'll use my pliers. I'll probably have to put something on that later tonight. Don't touch it. It's hot. That's how hot it gets. And that's sticky stuff. Look at how sticky that is. Can you see those notches in there? I'll probably have to snap my blade again after that. Deborah Brown sent me some finger guards. I should get them out. They're with my Crayolas, I think. Oh, look how nice that came off. I'm still not going to touch that glue. Yeah. That's sticky stuff. Right in there, it's sticking. Like it's more than one layer. That is interesting. I've never seen a book this glued together. So if you have a book that you're deconstructing and you're having trouble getting the spine off, try a heat gun, but be careful. Be very careful because you don't want to burn yourself. It doesn't hurt anymore. It hurt when it first touched my skin, but it's all better now. It didn't blister or anything. This heat gun gets pretty hot. You can see how hot it gets. Get a hold of that again now. I'm not watching chat while I'm doing this. I want to get this stuff off of the spine. And then I think it'll come out pretty easy. I'm not sure. Ooh. Touched it, it hurt. Gunky stuff. It's gunky. I'm just about done here. Whew. Should have finger guards on. There we go. See, this is paper here, a cardboard, and then this is kind of like a woven cloth here. It's a woven cloth that they put on. This book was well made. And we're deconstructing it because I'm in love with history. There we go. Get it out of there. I'm in love with history. I love the history theme. All right. Let's put the heat gun away. Ouch. It's hot. It's hot. And this gunky stuff up here. And put it in the trash. I've still got some glue on my finger here. All right. I did empty my trash today. All right, I think my pliers they're okay. Let's put the knife away for now. And see all those notches there? And they filled that with glue. And this will make a nice, looks like I need to take these out. I'm not going to fool with them right now. This will make a nice art journal cover. But I didn't do it for the cover. I did it for the pages. I'm going to be fussy cutting this weekend. Look at this. Parlor favorite games. Parlor game favorites. Maps, fighting on the continents. Yeah, we got to get the fighting in there, don't we? That's the one thing I don't like about, just like my holly candle. You always have the wars. There we go. Holly candle, Holly Dalton. See, and you can see as I tear, you can see where the glue has fallen into those notches there. Very interesting glue technique here. But there's a lot of really good pictures in here that I can use in my history book. I'm hoping that I can get these. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to work. It's just like tearing a tablet pages. I think. This one tore. I get it off here if I can. And I can feel the ridges on this glue side here, where that glue fell down into the little grooves. There's a ridge, and I can feel it there. Very interesting technique. Yep, I'll be fussy cutting this weekend. I want to get them done. On stage, romp and realism. Let's look at chat. Hi, Allie K. Hi, Leslie. Anne is here. Allie says, anyone remember the old Scotch magic tape commercials with the invisible man? I just discovered them today. Oh, no, I don't remember those. Nope. This will make some, the hardest part of this sometimes is choosing. When there's so many nice pictures in a book, you have to make a decision. Do you want Hitler? You want Hitler, or do you want San Francisco World's Fair? Guess what I'm going to take? It's not Hitler. Here's we going into World War II. Churchill. And Bulldog, their finest hour. It's coming out nice. The pages are falling off of this spine real nice. American industry goes to war. Here's Rosie the Riveter. Hard fighting in the soft underbelly. Let's go back down to boom and upheaval at home. Victory suits and zoot suits. Frank Sinatra. The Jitterbug. Making war in movies. That looks like, is that John Wayne? Eric, this version of Eric Maria. I have to read that more. Post-war challenge and change. Now we're getting into the 50s era. Fashion statements and their trendy looks. Look at that hat. Look at that balloon dress. Fury Harry pulls an upset. Harry Truman. Boy, I might have burnt myself there. Or that tape, that glue is still on my finger. Might have to get some Goo Gone and get it off. Holding the line in Korea. Loyalty on trial. Oh yeah, the spies. I don't know. I think from the 1960s through the end of the century, we have quite an upheaval in the United States as far as culture. Rock and roll comes to stay. Sputnik beats the challenge. Flying saucer encounters. The glamorous 1980s. There's Jackie. Oh, Jackie Kennedy. I was watching a documentary on her and her sister on YouTube. I didn't even know she had a sister. I guess her sister dated Onassis before Jackie married him. And here we are into the crazy games. And I think I've fussy cut a book like this before because I remember cutting her out. She's all tattooed. I remember it. Here's Twiggy. Vietnam. Yeah. Another war. Wars, wars, wars. I'm tired of the fighting. How about you? So many innocent people over there in Ukraine getting hurt on purpose. On purpose. You know, it isn't even a misfire. It's a intentional. See if I can get this out of here. There. The seesaw 1970s. Yeah, they were kind of seesawing. Minding Our Planet. Jane Goodall. Happy 200th America. See those ridges in there where those glues fell down into the little canals there? That's kind of cool. I think I'll save this for a junk journal. I'm just about done here. This will be a lot of nice fussy cutting. This will be a weekend of fussy cutting here. I probably won't get it all done. From glitz to grunge. Now we're into the grunge. And the baggy pants. Rap group TLC models the hip-hop look, which was popular among young people in the city and suburbs in 1990s. Television makes the reality pay. Uncle Sam polices the world. Yeah. There's where the Challenger blew up. So sad. Whoops. A lot of fussy cutting in here. A lot of history. Movie making gets a makeover. Here's Dances with the Wolves. And E.T. Clinton. President Clinton. Earth in the Balance, Al Gore. And then we're to the, I like these pages in the back that give, like this is Arts and Letters, 1900, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Red Mopped Button-Eyed Rag Doll, British writer and illustrator Beatrice Potter, American novelist Theodore Dreiser's sister Carrie, Italian composer, can't even pronounce his name. So I'll probably save some of those for my history book. My history journal. Because there's a lot here. There's a lot here. Look at that. This is cool. And get it off. There. This is cool. All right, we'll just put that there. So now I have a stack of pages to work with. We'll just put these behind my chair. Goodbye, horses, and hello, Model T. Let me put it behind me. I'll take it out in the room after the stream is done. And I think I have another one. I'm going to pull these apart. This one is the last 2 million years. But before I do that, let me come out and chat with you guys. This will make a nice journal too. I love this marbled cover. You just don't have to do much to this. I'll probably put something in here. Let's look and see what's going on in chat. Was that a history book? That was called This Marvelous Century. It was based on the history of the 1900s in the United States. Yes, you do, Mary, Jen says. Come out and chat. Allie, she's going to fussy cut for a history junk journal. Yeah, I'm working in that. I made that journal out of this Prudence journal, out of the studio box. I don't know what I did with it. It's here somewhere. Here. Let me set the... This is going to... I'm just going to put history in here. I've started with Harriet Tubman here. I'm going to do work like this in this book. This was a novel. It's got a nice spine to it. And like I might put some of those dates that was in the back of that. And, you know, I like to sketch, put little notes. All right. What else? My cord is caught here. Hold on. Caught on the heat gun. Becky said, I graduated in 1982 from high school. Was that the year that the Challenger blew up? It was in the... Yes, indeed, it wasn't, Beck. I was born in 1983. Allie K, I guess my brain was half asleep. Join the crowd, Allie. The section Meri is working on, the 1980s, was big hair and wild parties. I was out of school by the 1980s. I was working. I worked in Lincoln, and then I went out to Colorado. I was in Colorado until 1986. And then I was home with my parents in their home down by the Little Blue River until 1989, I think, or 90. And then I worked a job in Omaha, and then I went out to Iowa. From Iowa, I went to Indiana, and then Kentucky, and then Wisconsin. Was that how it went? I went back and forth between Indianapolis and Kentucky, back and forth. Worked a contract here, a contract there, a contract here, and a contract there. What, Becky? Scotch tape, Invisible Man? Jill says, I'm too young. I'm only 38, but I don't remember those. I've never seen that, but it sounds scary. Go put cold water on it to stop the burn. I think it quit burning, but I got some glue. It glued to my skin. So it didn't burn too. It burned when it first landed on it, but it's cool now. But it's a little tender there. Allie K says, I got on tape when I was watching the old intro for the Jetsons on YouTube. There was an ad in that for 2 Scotch magic mending tape. Huh. In the comments on YouTube video I watched, some people said those commercials scared them. Leslie says, did I say hello to you, Leslie? Hi, Leslie. She says, yes, Allie. I remember the one with lightning and the invisible man walking in his white hat and gloves. Huh, I don't remember those. The old Scotch Magic tape commercials with the invisible man. Huh. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome, Cheryl. She says, good evening, Meri. Good evening, all. Hi, Lucy. Lucy said, wow, I've only lived in one city and 5 houses in my lifetime. Well, you know, I worked some contract positions. This is a nice book, too. And I think this one might be easier to cut into. The Last 2 Million Years. Now, see, this is a Reader's Digest book. I question, how do they know? Well, I guess they're smarter than me. That the Earth was 2 million years old. I don't know. I don't know. This one's going to be easier to deconstruct, I think. I got to get in there. I'm going to be fussy cutting this weekend. There we go. So this one has the same type, but I don't think it has those ridges. It's got the paper and the cloth, but I don't see the ridges. We'll see what it's like. The Last 2 Million Years. And they are imagining that a man looked like that. They don't know what he looked like. Well, I guess they have skeletons, but... All right. I want to keep the fly pages. So I need to get in here. And we'll just cut this one out. And then I need to get way down in there. This should come out pretty easy. But should and doing are 2 different things. Oh yeah, I think it's going to. Seems like there's always a hump. There. There's always a hump. All right. But see how this has got the same type of thing. I wonder if I can pull this off with the pliers without, it's glued on there too. I don't want to get the heat gun out again. I'm going to see if I can pull it apart without doing that. This will make a nice, I think this will make a nice journal. I love the back of it. It's all marbled. Got a little label there. All right, let's see how this one goes. I think this might pull apart. I'm not sure about this. We'll see. I bend it back a little here. Keep your fingers out of the way. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I don't know what's going on there. The rulers and the ruled. Society in Sumner was complex enough to have several different social classes. The ruler and the ruled. Oh, if I can get this out. Where's my platters again? Well, it looks like it's sewing there. Or is that just part of the... part of the cheesecloth thing that's in the binding on the spine. It's kind of raggedy. I don't want to get the heat gun out again. Some of this will go nice in the Egyptian. I haven't done the Egyptian caboodle yet. What did you do tonight? I watched Meri rip up books. Ooh. Artists and Warriors of the Aegean. Artists and Warriors. If I can all avoid taking this, a glue gun to this, I mean a heat gun to it, I will. I'm going to be fussy cutting. A lot of my scrap bags have background pages in it. I don't have a lot of focal images, so these are going to give me a lot of good focal images. I think I'm going to have to resort to cutting this. There. Let's throw that away. A lot of nice pictures in here. Lucy says that book looked like it was sewn in the end and then glued. Yeah, it does. That's interesting that you would say that, because it does, because I got loose threads there. But it's not in signatures, it's in single pages. And they, let me show you the, see, there's no signatures, it's all single. Well, there might be a couple signatures in there. I think it's all single pages, though. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. To tell you the honest truth, I don't know. I know I'm going to cut it up. I got an itchy eye. Okay, let's continue. I see, I like this type of thing here. I could sit here and take it apart. Can you imagine a building like that? A Hindu temple that reaches like a mountain toward the sky. But all those statues going all the way up and all the decoration all the way up. My goodness. And we're into India here. Taj Mahal. I think Rosemary did an Indian one, caboodle. And I was doing, what was I doing? Can't remember if I did her Indian one. She did an American Indian one. Native India, native to North America. See, I do see threads here, and I can't figure out if those threads are sewn or if they're part of that cheesecloth on the spine. I tend to think they're a part of the cheesecloth, but I don't see the ridges on this one like I did the other one. I'm going to have to cut it again here pretty soon. Yeah, I've had these books for a while. It's time to make good use of them. Look at that picture. Revolution that changed the world. You're in revolution. This is more world history, where that other one was more American focused. This is the assembly line, man's collaboration with the machine. The world from 100 to 500, 300 to 500, 1400 to 1700. I'm going to cut it again here. It's getting pretty. Throw that away. And there's a name for these little cloth pieces. I forget what it is, but in the bookbinding world, there's a name for those. Yeah. The challenge posed by reason. And the coming of the alphabet. I was looking at this earlier today. Thought it was really interesting. Measuring of the passage of time. Man the inventor. When water gave the only power. I think it talked about steam in here, which I thought would have been cool for the steampunk. Man's conquest of the air. I think this is the one, no? Is there one page in here? Yeah. Steam heralds the industrial age. That was about the steampunk era. The engine that changed society. Man's conquest of the air. Man under a microscope. Some of these are going to be hard to decide what to cut and what to keep. You know what you do there? You make a decision, you go with one or the other, and then you cut it the way you want and you don't look back. You put the scraps in the trash bin, and then you go on, and then you forget all about that cool page that was on the other side. Now, this is where it talks about the nations, the different countries. Bulgaria, Canada. I think I took the China and Mexico ones out of here for my documentation. If I can get this out. Now, we're going to be fussy cutting this weekend. I'm just about done here. Yeah, it does look like it's sewn, because see, look, there are some, here, let me pull this out. There are some signatures in here. Get a hold of it with my pliers. There are some signatures here. I see them. I don't know if I can take them apart by signature, though. See, it's stitched right across here, it looks like. This has glue around the stitching of those. On the stitching areas, right in there. Did I get it? And that's where all those strings were coming from. Let's just pull it this way. If I get a hold of one, the other should come. Come on. I don't know. Is that at a signature page or is it this one? more into the margin. It shouldn't be too bad. And was there one more? No, 3 more. The signatures in the back here were stitched. I could see the stitches. This one looks like it went around the... Now I'm going to cut it here. There. Alrighty. I don't care if they're not in the right order, because they're going to get cut. That was a big old book. Whoops. Look at all the raggedy ends here. Let's give it a haircut. I'll put those behind me. And we will be fussy cutting this weekend. I doubt if I get through them all, but we'll try. 2 million years worth of pages there. A big old stack of them. And I brought this history book down that I was reading those letters from. That lady really wanted to talk to John. I don't know what her name was. I wonder if she ever got to talk to him. She had something that she wanted to tell him. She did something. She said, I did something. I want to talk to you in person. Come see me. She needed to go see him. That's probably what he was saying. You come and see me if it's so important. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Many more projects all lined up. And that's how we roll, Artie Dar says. Hi, Artie. It's not RT, it's Artadar. Artadar. I think she said, nice. Art is an art tool make away. Hi, Teresa. Welcome, Teresa, little sister Spitfire. Artadar says, I was schooled at an art fair. I was something at an art fair I was selling at. Was that scolded? Teachers didn't like me bundling them up and painting on the covers. Oh, well. Seems like they would have appreciated that you were using them instead of destroying them. Lucy says, I've taken apart many a library book. I used to work in a high school library, and I have a basement full of them. Wow, Lucy. Wow, Lucy. Arte says, it was fun. It was fun. You get me. Somewhere I saw that you said it's Artadar. See, this one has a really nice entry. This book is the property of book number 115, Covington Community High School in Covington, Indiana. Pupils to whom this textbook is issued must not write on any page or mark any part of it in any way. Consumable textbooks accepted. Teachers should see that the pupil's name is clearly written in ink. And there's Carol and Paul and Jim and John on here. But I thought I saw some writing in here. I used to mark up my books. Oh, I mark up my books. And I had to erase it all. Take Nikki home at 2 o'clock for nurse. Seniors, now is the time to think about your graduation portraits. Dear graduate, we are privileged to be chosen by your office CHS photographer, and we will be photographing all of this year's graduates. And there's some history page. I don't think there's any grading on these, though. They're just history notes. They look like mimeographed papers. George Washington, Man and Legend. Something continued. Industrial America. See, these are mimeographed. You guys remember the old stinky mimeograph machines? But these letters kill me that I was reading to you. Man, you can hardly read the ink on these. Oh, he got a 42 here. Whoa. That's not a very good test page. He must have had his mind elsewhere. A guide to essay questions. Essay 1, Essay 2, Essay 3, 4, and 5. Here's a written note paper. I can't read it. Tangible benefit, welcome wagon, grassroots polo, efficient. This looks like notes. World Geography take home. 20 points per question, do 5 of 6. Compare and contrast the political setups in Italy and Poland. Be sure to include all vital factors and concepts in your comparison. Ew! He left all his notes in there. Defend or criticize. Southerners were angrier about the federal occupation and the enforcement of the 13th and 14th Amendments than they were about losing the war. This is handwritten. Teacher handwrote it. Ask friends, are you happy with your belief? Would you like to be more meaningful? Who or what controls your life? And it's another mimeograph. Where's my letters? I'm going to save the letters. This was from BW. I get a biggest kick out of that. I've done something that I really didn't want to do. I want to talk to you. Mom told me to send you a tape, but I'd rather have you to talk back. I hope you'll come. I always wonder if he went. And then this was a greeting card, which this was dated Indianapolis in February 14th. And this was December. I think it's 77. I think this was December of 77, and this was February of 78. So she sent him this one first. She wanted to talk to him. I'm just so curious about this. Thanks for writing. I, too, don't have much time. My grandparents are flying up from Florida. If you haven't got anything for me, please don't. I think she meant don't bring anything for me. If you haven't done it, don't go do something. I feel terrible. There are some things we need to talk about. I'd probably do better writing them, but I don't have time now. She did something that she was really wanted to talk to John about. I'm going to save those. I'm going to tear this book up too. Yeah. I'll have plenty of, this has got some pictures, but there's a lot of text in here too. This is a textbook. You're not supposed to mark in it, but They didn't say I couldn't cut it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these. I suppose I'll just toss them. I might save this one with the senior thing. All of these mimeographed notes. Oh, this one might. All these, well, I'll decide later. I'll keep them for a while. I'll put them down with my fussy cuts and decide them. All right, we're going to take this one apart. We'll see how hard this is. For historians to be precise, truthful, and quite unprejudiced in neither interest nor fear, hatred nor affection, should cause them to swerve from the path of truth, whose mother is history, the rival of time, the depositary of great actions, a witness of what is past, the example and instruction of the present, and the monitor of the future. That's a mouthful. Episodes in American history. Let's see how hard this book is to take apart. I buy these books for art journaling purposes, so that's what I get them for. They think these have signatures in them. I can see signatures. Uh-oh, I think I split it there, which isn't going to be too bad. Get a hold of it. There we go. I kind of ruined the spine of it, but that's okay. I can fix that. I'll put fabric over that. I like it as, I love the cover. That'll make a nice journal too. Let's go for the pages. Whew, I'm gonna have to bring the vacuum in here after this. Hopefully this won't be too hard to take apart. I see signatures. It's got some stitching in it too. Here's the spine here. It's glued down. Yeah, the signatures are stitched in on this. It's a little harder here. I don't know if I can. Whoops. Break them out by signature or not. Irish peasant woman, the cook. What historians have said. Sit and read it. You guys have that problem? You want to take apart a magazine or something, you end up reading it? Oh, there's another test paper in there. There's some nice pictures in here. Let's see if I can cut this the way I did that other one. Not quite as easy to do. I'm tempted to take the heat gun to it, but I don't want to burn myself again. But I think I will. It might be easier to get those out if that's off of there. Now it's a little harder to get off. Let's see if I can get it. Hold of these now. Poor Penelope is over there getting choked. This is the last book I'm taking apart tonight. You weren't supposed to write in this book. They didn't say I couldn't cut it up, though. Poor John, I got it cutting up his history book. Making of Industrial America. Why did industrialization take place so rapidly in the United States? Rationalization, rationalizing the methods of production, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. The farmers organize. I'm just about done. I might have to cut one more. Threads here. Woo! Looks like the 1930s. Nebraska farm in 1930 for sale. 1930s were not a good decade. They had a lot of depression and have those dust storms and they lived through it. One more section here. There we go. Oh. Woo! What a mess. Looks like a mouse got in here. Two crises. There's the farm. Cut some of this raggedy stuff off. Give it a haircut. Not too bad. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I better put this down and work with the paper bags. Supposed to decorate a page. I think I'm going to do a silhouette. All right, here we go. Let me put this over here. I'll take these out by my room. Let me look at chat a little. This is paint I got on it this morning. All right, let me look at chat. Take a break from crafting to come back to chat and say hi again. Hi again, Allie K. The 1930s was depression in my generation. Pleased to know it's still recognized. Yeah. Breaks are like a nap. Sleep when you can eat and when the belly says, oh, sleep when you can, eat when the belly says, do you hear me growl? Artie Dar. Not guilty, she says. I plead the fifth. No, stay safe. No worries, Meri. Yeah. No one is interacting. Actually, I'll make the screen blow up bigger. Since no one is interacting, actually, I'll make the screen blow up bigger. Yeah. Yeah. You can glue napkins to the mimeographed papers. Hi, Laura. That's actually a good idea, Laura. Glue napkins to the mimeographed papers. Artadar says, well, that's deep, profound, and where you choose to go when you pass on to another realm. Teresa says, weather is knocking me offline. Aw, Teresa, bye. She's probably gone. Artadar says, I went on a bunny trail with Hubba Hubba Hubs. We made a list of, you guessed it, rabbits, bunnies, and hares. Oh, dear. I better get working on my paper bag journal. I don't know how, they only do these for a few weeks. So I'm thinking 5 pages, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be plenty. And then I bought a stack of them. And since I didn't have a journal made out of paper bags, do I just want to fold it over? Or do I want to do it this way? No, I think I'll fold it. Let's cut the bottom off. I'll cut it with my trimmer. Oh, what's that? We're going to make a quick little journal here and decorate the page. The only thing is, these are all facing this way. I could cut it in half and have, maybe that's what I'll do. Cut it in half and have pockets. See, if I cut it in half here, well, it's the same thing as this though, but I want it to go this way. Yeah, I think I'll cut it in half. Let's see how long it is. Get my heat gun out of the way. It is 8.5 inches. So 8.5 would be 4 1/4 for half. Let's make sure I've got that straight. 4 1/4. Oh, let's fold one in half. And let's cut it this way. 4 1/4. Well, no, that fold is there. Well, depends on what line you're measuring from. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 4 3/4. Let me measure this. 4 3/4. But see, if I can put it this way, and then I'll have a pocket. We're right. I'll have a pocket here, up at the top. Come on, open up. I'll have a pocket there, and this will go there, and I'll open these up. I'll open this up here. I'll cut that and make one page out of that. And a pocket in, yeah. Let's just, does Meri know what she's talking about? I wanted to do silhouettes on here, on these. So I could put this in here like that and have a pocket there. Might have to cut that. I'm going off of this top line there. Let's do another one. Let's do about 5 of them. Let me see where I measured from. 4 3/4. 4 3/4 is right there. Let's see if that matches this one. It should. And it does. That's the pocket. So you're supposed to make a journal out of paper bags and decorate a page. Whoops, I tore that. Oh well. It's a journal page. We'll do something like that. But I'm thinking pockets on the inside. And I might just tape it down. We'll see. I'm going to do 5 bags. 4 3/4. Put the holly candle out here where you guys can see it. Let's aim my camera down a little. Was that too much? No. All right. I don't want to make a big production out of this, because I don't think that they'll go, they usually only go a few weeks on each open collab. So I'm not going to make a huge journal. There we go. Now, I think what I'll do is just, that sticks out a little. I have to figure out how I want to bind these. I feel like just punching holes, and I could do that. Just punch holes in there, and that'll catch the pockets too. So I'll have a page, a pocket, a page. Yeah, we're going to do that. Maybe about, oh, we'll see. Find my punch. I think it's over here someplace. I was going to do an arcade. I set them aside. Let me get to my punch. Where is my punch? Ah, fussy cuts. Where's that punch? Here it is. I have to get this out of my way. Make sure they're all facing. Well, let's clip it first. Drop the clip. Where did it go? I swear, things fall out of my hands and then they disappear. Where'd that thing go to? There it is. It's under my chair. Let me get it. Oh, these book covers. I'm going to take the book covers in the other room because I'm not going to use them right away. I'm going to do fussy cutting. All right. Hold the phone. We're going to clip it here. Well, actually, we should clip it over here. I'm going to bind it there. And I just want to make sure these are all, well, that's not going to work. I'll re-clip it after I check them. I want to make sure they're all right side up. That one should be. That one is. That one is. Okay, now I'll move this back over on this side here. And I'm just going to punch some holes in here to start in the middle and the two sides. I think 3 should be enough. I want the big holes. The clip is heavy. Wants to bend it down. Well, let me see. What do I want to do? I think right about there. And I think should I put one? I could get 2 and do blanket stitches. Or I could just go across. I think I'll put another one in here. maybe 2 more, and then I'll decide what kind of a stitch I want to do. This is not, it's going to look like the Japanese stab binding, but I've never really done that, so don't think it is. Don't think I'm trying to do that. I just want some punches in there. And I think I'm just going to go in and out. I can get one more in there. All right. I could do like the little blanket stitch, but no, I don't think I will. All right. So that's the next question. What am I going to bind it with? I didn't think this ahead. Let me reach over here and pull out. She stuck in her thumb and pulled out a plum. Let me see what I want to bind this with. I wonder if I have enough of that. I'm going to see. And if I don't, I have what I was reaching for. What's this? Oh, I got some broken jewelry. I haven't even looked at it. Let's see what I have here. This dark is pretty. I think I got this at Keisha's auction. I think so. I like the dark. Let's hope I have enough of it. And I'm just going to go in and out and in and out. There we go. Let's see what kind of a needle. Penelope, what kind of needles do you have here? She says, you know, Meri. You know. Looks like there's a thread. Goes to this over here. Get this one. See if I can put that through there. That might be too small. I have a big. I dropped that other needle. Where did it go? No, I just put it there. Let's see if I can get this thread in there. There she goes. Penelope, hold on to that for me. All right. So I guess this will be the top. So let's pull it through. I don't know, I might be able to do a blanket stitch on this after all. I was just going to go in and out on it. I got plenty. I'll let that one hang. Go this way. Now, I don't like that, what it's doing there. Let me come back through. I'm not off to a good start here. Hold on. Let me come back through this again. Is that how you do it? I don't know. We'll see. I always have trouble beginning it. Once I get it going, I'm okay. There. Now, hopefully, I'm doing this right. There. Uh-oh, got a little uneven there. Journals, journals, journals. Ooh, I'm liking that. I am liking it. Let's put this back. All right, so how am I going to end this off? Do I want to put another knot? Let's put another. Knot in it. And tie it one more time just to make sure that it's knotted. Alrighty. Now, I honestly feel like I could go back up through here. We'll see what happens. Back up to the top. And let's tie these two together. Kind of pulled it tight there. That was a simple journal to make. And all I'm going to do is do a silhouette, maybe not on the first page. Well, I could do a silhouette on the first page. Let's click that. Thank you, Penelope, for letting me use your needle. She says, anytime, Meri, that's what I'm here for. And I got this, you know, you buy this stuff. I bought it at Keisha's auction. It really did come in handy tonight. So, what kind of a silhouette? See, this will be pocket. I could put some fussy cuts in these pockets. Let me grab... Let's grab a history book. I'm not going to take this one apart tonight. This is We American book. I got 3 or 4 copies of this book. I like it so well, and I kept seeing it in the books, in the flea markets and everything. Let's just grab something that would make a nice silhouette. Let me open it up. Put my knife away. Put my pliers away. Okay. Charlie Chaplin. Ooh. I almost feel like cutting. Let's look at this a little bit more. Maybe not a silhouette, maybe a... How about this? It would fit. Godparents probably gave this rare gift to Stovall Emmerich, born January. This is a birth certificate. Pennsylvania Dutch fracture. I kind of like that. I think I'll just... Yep, I think that's what I'll do. Forget the silhouette. I'll do silhouettes on the other pages. I think I'm going to use that as the cover, just for the fun of it. Hard to see where I'm going here. Ah, it looks heavy. Let me zoom in just a little, as you can see it a little better. I think this will fit on here. Just fits. I could cut it. Well, we'll cut it on the outside first, and then we'll see how it fits. We're supposed to decorate a page. It's already bent there. Paper sack. I guess I'll make a page corner for these. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit. It's gonna just fit. Up here. It's a little, oh, it's a little tall because this page is shorter, but I really don't mind that. It looks okay on the outside. I'll put washi tape or something there. So let's just use, let's see how much this comes up to. If I put it here, down at the bottom, it comes right below that immigration line. Yeah, I think so. I don't know about that. I could take this and put it here. I might do that after I get it in there. Let's go ahead and... No, maybe I'll do it first. Maybe I'll do that first. And then there'll be some journaling. Yeah. I need to get my Dollar Tree tape out. I'm about to the end of this. I should make a Dollar Tree run tomorrow, or a Dollar General run. There. So when I put this down on here and you open this up, you'll see that godparents probably gave this rare gift to. That worked out good. So I'm not going to bother with, well, maybe, no, I think I'll tape it this way, right in there. And I'll probably have to do the Becky band on this one. And on this one, let's see again here. think I'll put the tape here. Now, the Becky bend, I call it the Becky bend because I learned it from Becky at Beck's Creations. You just take it and the score tape and bend it over just a little and fold it. She said she learned it from somebody. I can't remember who. And you fold it over a little. And you fold this over a little. Like that. Now I think I'm going to have to take this one clear off. I think the score tape release paper comes off a lot nicer than some of the others. Okay. It's going to go like... I didn't want to put on that side. I wanted to put it on the... No. Yeah. I wanted to... I got this on the wrong side here. Now what are you going to do? Well, I have a solution. We'll just put a paper there. I put that tape on the wrong piece. We'll just put a piece of paper there. Jeez, Meri. All right, let's figure this out. This goes here. We'll do that. I wanted to put it here. Here, down there. This page is shorter. All right. See, that comes off really easy. All right, my page got... All right, so we're going to put it right down in here, right down in there, and right in there. And then we'll pull this gently out. Pull this one gently, Becky says, out. And pull this one gently out. And there we go. And then when we flip it, we'll have, the godparents probably gave this rare gift to Stovall Emmerich, born January 21st, 1771. Cool little journal. And I even got a little pocket there. What am I going to do? Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:49. Just about time to come out and chat. And I'm going to call that my decorated page. And I made the little paper bag journal. I'm going to use that as my cover. Except I'll probably have to put a paper under it so it'll show up better. That's not going to work. Hold the phone. Meri has all sorts of papers. Here, let's use this. It'll show up better. I didn't get to work on my flashcard tonight, but that's okay. I've got plenty of time. I want to go back and look at some of their videos. Kathleen Berg and Colleen Scrap Chick are doing flashcard prompts on flashcards. So cool. So there we go. This, I don't know if I can't tell it in my tablet. Let me stand up and show it to you. The lighting is bad. This has words on it. And we're going to be decorating these pages in here. I'm going to count this as my decorated page. Is Jane in here? Is Jane in here? Oh, there's Lori. Hi, Lori. Loves Montana. Allie K. Artidar. Rhonda says, plus they don't talk much when she is doing it. Hopefully Jane has earplugs in. Rhonda says, I feel bad, but that's the one noise that I can't take for periods at a time. What's that noise? She is just starting to get into stained glass, Allie. The shapes are cut and she drills them to the perfect size. Allie, she's doing stained glass and she files the glass down. Oh, is that the noise? And is she in need of more sticky glue stuff? Last night, I slept to Stacy drilling. Was too far asleep to lower the volume. Oh, Lori. Did you have dreams about drills? And I think that's what Rhonda said. She couldn't stand that sound of drilling. Let's keep up WIFF, Meri. Aw. Rhonda says, I missed you. You're doing good, Lori. I missed you. Partner in crime, Lori says. Oh, there's Becky. She says, you have time, Lori. This is for Sunday night. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what we're talking about. Meri Gold, that's a cute journal. This was really easy to make. This was really easy to make. I took a paper sack like this. We're supposed to alter a paper sack to make a journal out of it. And we made journals before in the paper bag thing, but I made a zine. But we're supposed to have our journal and decorate a page in the open collab. Sue Hiles, her link is in the description box below. So I just cut this because I didn't want to cut it. I didn't want to fold it this way because all my pictures would be sideways. So I cut it in half this way. And so I opened up the top half. The bottom half is a pocket because I just left this closed. And then I cut this in half, which makes the page. So there's a pocket in between each page here. And I used five bags. So yeah, and then I just did the blanket stitch. I used my crocodile to do the punches, and I did a blanket stitch here. Worked out really nice. All right. They're saying hello to Lori. Let's see, are your glasses dirty? Cake is in the oven, Becky says. Becky rebaked her cake. Her first one overflowed the pan. She put too much batter in the pan. Aw, I would have probably cut it off even and frosted it good. There's where Lori is saying hello to everybody. Lori, quiet night tonight, Rhonda says. I think we're all crafting and watching. Yeah, it is quiet. But that's okay. Meri, we always chat up eating food. Becky says, I'm making a pink champagne cake for Sunday night's dinner celebration. Oh, I thought you're making two cakes, aren't you? Making a confetti cake? Lori says, I'm a scrapbooker card maker, Dar. Love watching Meri. Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori says, you too, Rhonda. Ukraine is in my prayers for sure. Have a good sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. So I think Rhonda says, plus I don't think there's... Okay, so I'm ready to say goodnight. It's 9:55. I am ready to call it a night. I streamed this morning for about 4 hours, and I deconstructed all those books I'm going to be fussy cutting all weekend. So you guys have a really good weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. I think Carol Carol is, I think she's scheduled to come on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Eastern. And Beth Schuler, of course, will be on Saturday night. I think Carol will be on again Sunday morning. Tanya's on vacation, but Ann Lar and Deb Farrell will come on, I think, at 4 Eastern. I think that's the time, but they come on right before my stream on Sunday night. I think it's at 4 Eastern. Is that right, Becky? I think. Becky was talking to Greg. And then I'll be back on Sunday evening at 6. And we'll call it a week. So have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. Keep the people of Ukraine in your hearts and prayers. And just be good to yourselves. Be good to the world. What else can I say? Bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Bye.